Welcome Freedom Hero. Today's topic is what you don't know about lead generation could hurt you. You will find out about one of the biggest mistakes that many people do in lead generation and they end up struggling, stuck, or even give up on perfect lead generation methods. My name is István Bujdesú and this is the 47 Marketing Show. Obviously, the number one purpose of lead generation is to find hot leads who are more likely to sign up to your services. For that reason, most people measure the success of their lead generation efforts only based on how many sales they make at the end. Some people go one level deeper and measure how many leads, how many hot leads they get besides sales. Here's the huge mistake about that. The truth is, measuring how many hot leads and sales you get is important, but only measuring those two numbers is a huge mistake. First, let me show you what the benefits are of measuring several key things in your lead generation, and then I will tell you about the top 30 things to measure in the 5 key areas of lead generation and in sales. So here's the benefits of measuring the right things. Benefit number one, it prevents you from throwing away powerful lead generation methods before they would get you the real results you want. So many people try new and new methods to get leads. They only look at the number of leads and sales they get, and if they don't get the amounts they want, they make the mistake of giving up on that method completely, even though they might be just one tiny simple tweak away from making that method work perfectly. So measuring the right things show you what to fix so you don't throw away powerful lead generation methods before they would get you the real results you want. Benefit number two, it helps eliminating and adjusting things that don't work so you won't waste your time and money. Measuring the key things in the 5 areas of lead generation shows you what parts to eliminate or adjust to get more results with less time and less money. Benefit number 3, it helps you to focus on the things that actually work and leads you to success faster. And benefits number 4, it helps you to get the maximum out of your lead generation. In an ideal world, we would just set up any processes to get leads and it would work perfectly straight away. But most of the time, even if your lead generation works well, there is room for improvement to get more results. And measuring the right numbers show you ways of maximizing the success of your lead generation. Are you getting this so far? Okay, let's jump to the top 30 things to measure in the 5 key areas of your lead generation and in sales. And after that, I will tell you a really important thing about these numbers as a group, because without that, measuring these numbers can lead you to failure. So stick with me. Here's the list of the top 30 things to measure in the 5 key areas of lead generation and in sales. In the area of traffic, how many visits your landing page gets in total, how many visits your landing page gets from each traffic sources, how much each visit costs on average, and how much each visit costs per traffic source. In the area of capturing leads, the numbers of your landing page, how many visitors opt in on your landing page in total, how many visitors opt in on your landing page from each traffic sources, how much each opt-in costs on average, and how much each opt-in costs per traffic source. In the area of warming up leads, the best way this happens through a video, and these are the numbers to measure. How much time leads watch from the warm-up video on average, how much time leads watch of the warm-up video from each traffic sources, at what percent most leads stop watching the warm-up video on average. This can show which parts of the video is not working. And the last one in this area, at what percent most leads stop watching the warm-up video from each traffic source. In the area of qualifying leads, the application form, how many leads start filling out the application form in total, how many leads start filling out the application from each traffic sources, how many leads complete the application form in total, how many leads complete the application form from each traffic sources, how many hot leads completed the form in total, and how many hot leads completed the form from each traffic sources. And in the area of following up with leads, email marketing, and other automated channels, how many leads come back to your warm-up step in total, and how many leads come back to your warm-up step from each follow-up channels, how many leads come back to your qualifying step in total, how many leads come back to your qualifying step from each follow-up channels, how many leads come back to your sales step in total, and how many leads come back to your sales step from each follow-up channels. In the area of sales, this is outside of lead generation. It's important to talk about as this is the last step to achieve the end goal. How many hot leads show up on the sales call in total, how many leads show up on the sales call from each traffic sources, and how many hot leads show up on the sales calls from each follow-up channels. How many sales are made in total, how many sales are made from each traffic sources, and how many sales are made from each follow-up channels. Okay, these are the top 30 things to measure in the 5 key areas of lead generation and in sales. Just 3 quick notes before I tell you about that really important thing I promised. One of them is, of course, you can dig deeper and measure even more things than these, but these are the top ones. Second note is measuring paid traffic and follow-up sources help to identify which sources work, need adjustment or fix, or even elimination if they don't work. And the third note is, depending on the sources and systems you use, you may not be able to measure every single one of them, but measure as many as you can. And here's the really important thing about these numbers as a group. These numbers are related. Always look at them in relation to each other. If you look at them independently, they can lead you to failure. So always look at them in relation to each other. Just a very quick example, driving millions of people to your landing page doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get the most leads and sales. If you would look at those traffic numbers independently from the other numbers, it would look good, but you could lose a lot of leads and sales. In some cases, driving just 1,000 of the right people to your landing page can result in the most hot leads and sales. And that's why you always need to look at those measurements in relation to each other. Those numbers will tell you what works, what doesn't, what needs to be tweaked and fixed or even eliminated in your lead generation and sales. Are you getting this? Okay, one more thing before I wrap up this episode. If you want to ignite your automated lead generation in as little as 15 days, even if you've never done anything like this before, then visit 47funnelsecrets.com for a proven step-by-step process. You can find a link in the description as well. Thank you for staying till the end of this episode. My name is István Bojdosó, and see you in the next episode of the 47 Marketing Show.